Hello and welcome everyone to the week ahead commodity report, where we of course will be reviewing the markets for the week ahead. How to trade is now the top trending search term on Google. Of course, this comes as no surprise, considering 1 in 2 people have now turned to trading as a way to combat inflation, whilst also capitalizing on one of the greatest wealth transfers of our lifetime. Another day and another hotly anticipated money-making opportunity is presented. That's one of the most lucrative trends at the moment that we are seeing in the current financial climate that we find ourselves in right now. There's no question that 2022, that will go down in history as one of the most profitable years for commodity traders. So far this year, a total of 27 commodities, ranging from the metals to the energies to the agricultural markets, they have racked up double to triple digit gains, outperforming every other asset class out there. In fact, this quarter, we have seen a number of commodities already notching up impressive double-digit gains in a single day alone. Not once, not twice, but on multiple occasions. Take last week, for example, every possible commodity imaginable, from aluminium to copper to palladium to platinum to gold to silver to lumber to zinc to crude oil to natural gas, they surged on Friday with a long list racking up spectacular gains of 10% or higher, literally in the matter of hours. Right now, these markets, they are presenting traders with an endless back-to-back flow of opportunities to generate spectacular gains of 10% or more in a single week, sometimes in a single day. In today's inflation-adjusted terms, your money sat in the bank will not even earn that return in a year or 5 years from now. Whichever way you look at it, there's really nothing historical you can point to for what is going on in the markets today. The current macroeconomic backdrop, that's fueling one of the greatest wealth transfers of our lifetime, presenting savvy traders with back-to-back money-making opportunities almost on a daily basis. The great news is that this trend is here to stay and set to continue throughout the rest of the year and well into 2023. Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Citigroup, they've already prepared their clients for what they predict could be one of the most profitable quarters ever seen. In recent weeks, Morgan Stanley, BlackRock, Bank of America, they have joined the list, advising their clients to rotate into commodities now, ready for a massive Christmas bonus. And now we're starting to see why. In the famous words of Warren Buffett, be fearful when others are greedy and be greedy when others are fearful. It's perhaps more relevant today than at any other time in recent history. Right now we have crisis on top of crisis, which, as traders know, that translates to opportunity on top of opportunity. We're currently living through one of the greatest times of wealth creation the world has ever seen, packed with a series of extraordinary money-making opportunities, from the global inflation crisis to the monetary policy crisis to the currency crisis to the energy crisis. This is the time that traders wait decades for. It's times like these that make millionaires and billionaires out of regular people. There's a lot of traders out there that completely missed out on 2 of the previous greatest wealth transfers in history, including the global financial crisis in 2008 and more recently the pandemic in 2020. The ones that saw the opportunity and knew how to capitalize on it accumulated life-changing wealth. According to the World Wealth Report, 6.2 million ordinary people became millionaires for the first time during the 2020 pandemic, which is more than any other time in history. And I'm sure all of us know a friend, a colleague, or even a family member who made an absolute fortune. But history is about to be rewritten. Once again, we find ourselves at the forefront of one of the biggest wealth creation opportunities of all time. And this explosive cocktail of events that is currently unfolding, that now presents the 3rd greatest wealth transfer of our lifetime. More millionaires and billionaires will be made this time round than ever before. The only question is, will you be one of them? You do not want to be the person who knew about this, had a chance to capitalize on one of the greatest wealth transfers ever, and missed out again. Right now at the Gold and Silver Club, we're consistently banking over 10,000 points per month, which we've been transparent in documenting throughout our weekly videos. If you're trading at 1 lot, that's $100,000. And if you're trading at 10 lots, that's $1 million. The majority of our clients at the Gold and Silver Club, utilizing our proprietary research-driven trading approach, have already made in excess of 6 and 7 figures so far this year, and we still have another 2 months months left to go. Here are just some of the testimonials which have been flooding in from our clients, sharing their successes and achievements. If you want to put yourself in pole position to make the rest of 2022 and beyond your best and most profitable year yet, then you still have time. Just go to www.jointhelivetradingroom.com now to learn how our mentorship program can take your trading to the next level. So with that, let's move over to the charts and we'll talk you through exactly what we look at here as we head into a new week. So first of all, silver had a 7% breakout to the upside here on Friday. Copper, we saw an 8% breakout. Platinum prices broke out 5% to the upside. Natural gas prices, they broke out just under 9%. And of course, gold broke out 3% to the upside on Friday. So what have we done here? As always, we've talked you through this in detail. Our major game plan here would be to bank into further strength if we get a breakout back towards the swing highs. We would look to scale out of more profits. We've done exactly that. So firstly, on silver on Friday, we banked over 300 points on our position. On copper, we banked 400 points on this 8% surge to the upside. Platinum, we banked 1,000 points on this market last week. On natural gas, we banked 400 points. Gold on the previous spike up to the 1670 level, we banked already 400 points profit. And alongside that, on the US dollar index, we took the opportunity to scale out of 3 positions last week, banking 750 points profit. It's literally been back-to-back opportunities to scale out and bank profits off the back of the volatility that we had last week with the FOMC statement, interest rate hike exactly as we predicted, a 75 basis point interest rate hike. Same again with the Bank of England on Thursday, a 75 basis point interest rate hike. And again, we had further volatility off the back of Friday's non-farm payroll, providing you last week with back-to-back opportunities to scale out. And everything that we predicted with you and forecast with you on the previous week ahead report has in fact played out. And that's just enabled you again to bank a windfall amount of profit in the last week here. So what is setting up as we now head into a new week? So first of all, I'll put a few things on your radar. So firstly, on Tuesday, we have the midterm elections in the USA. On Thursday, we have the CPI data. And on Friday, we have Veterans Day in the USA, so a USA public holiday. All of this will tend to mean you're going to see more profit taking ahead of these major news items. Markets can then switch into risk off, and I would look out for this given that we've had such a significant pump to the upside into the close on Friday. We've done exactly that. We've made sure we have been scaling out of profits as you've seen commodities pump to the upside here. Anyone really buying at these levels at the moment is buying off the back of FOMO after we've already seen a 7% breakout on silver, an 8% breakout on copper, over a 5% breakout on platinum, over an 8.9% breakout on natural gas, and gold, of course, over a 3% breakout. As you know, we've been extremely early to all of these trades. In fact, the position that we banked more profits on here on silver on Friday was one where we executed on the absolute day of the reversal at $17.69 per ounce. So we've been able to benefit from this huge surge to the upside that we've seen over the last few sessions, now to the point where we're able to scale out of more profit on this trade. But certainly we're not buying at these levels. We've been very early to these trades and building in multiple positions on copper. That's been the same with platinum. That's been the same also with gold. It's been the same with palladium, and it's been the same here with natural gas as well. So this is where really you want to make sure that you are snipering in, catching the lows, especially when we get retests towards key areas of liquidity and during these major periods of extreme fear in the market. We've seen lately commercial positioning, the producers in the market, they've continued to accumulate as the price has been dropping on many markets. That's, of course, been very notable on silver, on platinum, and natural gas lately as well. And now that we're getting these surges to the upside, some of the biggest moves that we've seen all year here, now, of course, we are seeing larger traders out there. They are scaling out of profits, particularly as we get into more heavily news-driven events going into next week, which no doubt, yet again, is going to offer you massive opportunities to capitalize on that volatility. I'm sure you know, but the importance of having an essential income-generating skill like trading, that has become a must-have necessity. If you want to actually reach your long-term financial goals in these rapidly changing markets, then you can't just stockpile cash in a savings account, because rapidly surging inflation, that will erode your wealth and purchasing power. Instead, You need to make your money work as hard for you as you worked hard for it. One of the biggest obstacles that holds back 99% of retail traders from achieving their desired success, it's not having access to the correct professional strategies, institutional level data, and market intelligence to make confident decisions with accuracy in these fast-moving and highly lucrative markets. There is a huge gap between the top 1% of professional traders and the bottom 99% of misguided retail traders who simply rely on outdated technical analysis and gimmicky technical indicators that simply do not work in these markets. If you want to get yourself out of the bottom 99% and into the top 1% who are actually crushing it and making 6, 7, and 8-figure returns in these markets right now, then you need to utilize a professional, research-driven approach, or you'll just end up wasting lots of time, money, and effort, and you'll have no results to show for all of your hard work. In these fast-moving markets, technical analysis and outdated technical indicators, they will not work. Those days, they're long gone. If that's all you're relying on, then the odds are already stacked up against you. If you want to change your results, there's only one way to do it. You have to change your thinking, your process, and your actions. If you want to learn our exclusive, research-driven trading approach that is never taught to retail traders and only reserved for professional traders in the banks, hedge funds, with access to powerful, game-changing insights, including where banks, hedge funds, they're buying and selling in real time, key liquidity zones, so you can enter and exit the markets with pinpoint precision, fundamentals, macroeconomics, capital flows, the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly real-time data-driven cycles, and intermarket correlations, then you need to join our mentorship program. As we transition through the final quarter of the year, we are heading into a highly lucrative event-driven period, and if you want to successfully capitalize on these huge opportunities ahead and build significant life-changing wealth, there's no better time than now. If you want to upgrade your income, then you need to upgrade your skills. Never underestimate what you can achieve in the next few months from now with the right guidance and mentorship. Time is the most valuable commodity that we have. Make sure that you don't waste it. If you want to join our community of successful traders and take your trading to the next level, there is an opportunity for you to do so. As a member, you get access to our exclusive live trading room webinars. You get access to real-time trade ideas, access to institutional research and market intelligence, access to our private Members Academy website, and also support and one-to-one mentoring. For more information, just go to www.jointhelivetradingroom.com. The link is also below this report in the description, so just click on the link, make an application, and we will of course get in touch with you ASAP.